Stay tuned to see how I created this elephant sunset art. I'm reusing this old board from a previous project for today's DIY. I'm starting with this brown from Apple Barrel. It's an acrylic paint in the color nutmeg, and I'm using this as the base of my ombre. I am simply painting on a thick strip of the nutmeg color. Next, I'm going to use this orange from Apple Barrel as well, and I'm going to paint my next strip of color, making sure to blend where the orange and the brown meets to create my ombre. The third color that I'm going to be using is this Apple Barrel Apricot, and it goes right above our last strip of color. You just continue to paint and blend, and this is what's going to help create our sunset colors. The last color that we're going to use is this yellow, also from Apple Barrel, and that's going to create the bright yellow of our sunset. Again, you just add your paint and blend. Next, I'm going to cut out my two elephants. I am going to keep the entire block of the second elephant, and once I get them cut out, I'm going to use this Mod Podge and add it to the back of my images. I'm going to just use my finger to spread the Mod Podge about the back of both of my images, and then I will be attaching them both to the board. I had a little bit too much of the Mod Podge on the first image, which was the one that's the square that you see here. So I just simply took my elephant, added it to the back of the image, pressing the Mod Podge along the back of the elephant, and then removing it before I attached it to the board. I finished spreading out the Mod Podge on the square image to try to get as smooth of a layer as possible, and then I simply laid it on top of the board and pressed it down. Make sure that your paint is dry because it will make sure that none of the paint smudges. Next, I added the elephant. Once everything was dry, I attached these pieces of string using hot glue to create hangers. I added 3 because this is a pretty hefty piece of wood, and I wanted to make sure that they were attached securely so that the board would hang and it would not end up falling. And here is the finished elephant sunset art. I think it came out really nicely. I love the colors and how it mimics a real sunset. Sunsets can be so different and they vary, and the colors are unique each and every time that there is a sunset. This really reminds me of the pictures that I've seen of Africa, where they have the silhouettes of the elephants against the beautiful sunset. My goal is definitely one day to travel to be able to see it in real life. Thank you for watching another video and joining me again this week. Make sure you leave me a comment down below letting me know what an ideal travel destination would be for you. Hit the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. Also share it with a friend. Thank you for sticking with me, supporting me, and staying around each week. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're staying safe. Make sure you're washing your hands. I love you guys. Keep creating.